So the party was hired to go into Craghammer seeking Lady Kima of Vord, who is a renowned folk hero, a halfling paladin of much renown, following the Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon of justice and good. And so the party has then gone into Craghammer to attempt to locate her. After some conversing, some brawling, some interesting circumstances, they found information that she disappeared into the Mithril mines just underneath the lower circle of Craghammer. They went trudging into the mines, found one of the series of tunnels that had broken into the mines from some other source, encountered a few Umber Hulks, were ambushed by some Duragar, which are subterranean, dark, ashen gray, messed up dwarves, and an Intellect Devourer, which proceeded to blast Grog, reduce his intelligence to 0, and leave him catatonic and brain dead. We're beginning now as Grog has collapsed face down on the ground, drooling. The last of the Duragar have been blown off the cliff or destroyed. You all rush in and find Grog not moving, not responding, not anything.
Somebody pretty could be CPO.
Don't talk.
Okay.
Grog, can you hear us?
I rush down and
Can you
slap him
feel
on
us
the
near
face
you?
a few times.
You slap.
Nothing.
You slap. No response. No.
Someone quick.
I
Dick on his face.
I also bend down and slap him a few times.
Mm-hmm.
And then I say, I knew it wouldn't work, I just... Damn it, Grog.
I'm going to actually try a crude medical examination to see if I can...
Investigation check?
Don't use your
Okay.
fingers.
Go ahead.
And yes, this is nice. 19
19 on the medicine.
on the medicine.
You
roll.
leave my prostate alone.
I have to palpate the region.
A thorough Goliath cavity search later. Find some stray gold pieces.
There's where that pony went.
It's a very deep belly button you have there. My God.
The Goliath physicality is a little different than what you're used to.
Found the troll, Dick.
I think I have a spell that might be able to help. I don't know it right now, though. We'd have to take a break. I'd have to pull out my books and relearn it.
How much
Take
time
some
do you need?
I need to sleep on it.
As they talk, Grog slowly flatulates.
It happens, it's natural.
It's terrible.
Oh, it's another. What is it? An ass cloud? Is that what it was?
Well, currently you're holding a barely alive Duragar hostage.
Right, I forgot about that.
We
Did we
gotta
already say that?
interrogate.
We gotta interrogate him. Her. It.
It's a female.
And I speak it. It's language.
You do. You speak Undercommon.
Hers.
First thing you note too is it is female, and it takes a moment to register that because she is also bald on top.
Sorry.
Nasty, pale, kind of sunken face. Eyes are completely clouded over and white, no pupils. Teeth are kind of yellow and gnarled and sharp.
Alright, call my sister over. I'll hold her, you talk.
What did you do to our friend?
I didn't do anything. That was the brain's work.
What did the brain twerk do to our friend?
Brain twerk?
Took care of your friend. He's gone now. He's all dead inside. Kaputski.
What are you here for?
Just created a mess.
What should I fucking ask him? I say that in our language. What should I ask?
How do we fix it?
How do we fix it?
There you go.
Bury your dead weight.
I press the blade a little tighter, dig in, maybe 1 hit point worth.
Oh no, she's only got 1 hit point left.
She's only got one?
She's got one hit point.
Don't do that.
Is she bleeding?
Profusely from the shoulder.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to cauterize the wounds. There's more than one way to make someone talk. I'm going to shoot my gun off, get it nice and hot right at the tip, and start cauterizing the wounds.
Okay,
I
so
hope she doesn't die.
as the flash goes off, and the sound of the blast echoes throughout the entirety of the cavern. You hear cascade off.
Little warning next time.
He takes the barrel, slams into the shoulder with a sizzling sound as she reaches back in pain. Make an intimidation check.
Honestly.
I ask her?
Ah, 21.
21. All right. She's now like breathing heavy.
I'm using my mage hand to poke her in the face.
She's trying to move her face out of the way, but can't seem to avoid the mystical arcane finger pokes.
Look, we haven't got all day.
Who
How
do
did
you
we
work
fix
for?
it? And who do you work for?
You fell, surface slime. You've already fallen. The masters gather the sheep. You shall all be harvested for Kavarn.
Who is Kavarn?
You can roll history if you like.
Arr, who is Kavarn?
Kavarn is the one that rules these caverns. The one who guides us to take the surface back.
To take the surface back.
14 in history wouldn't do
Is
it.
Kavarn the one making creepy zombie monsters?
Kavarn likes to tinker with the fleshlings. Yes.
What is Kavarn?
What is Kavarn?
You'll see.
No, you'll tell me now. I slap her across the face. Lightly, not enough to use a hit point.
I poke her more.
Like a Three Stooges act.
My life is already forfeit. I'm just relishing your faces, knowing that they will be gnarled and twisted soon enough.
Before we end your life, tell us, have you seen a small halfling?
That doesn't give them much
At which
insight.
point there's like a moment of recognition in the female Duragar's face. And
There was a halfling, aye. She was foolish enough to come down here alone. She's dead now. We've taken her life and it was delicious. Your friend's dead. All is lost. You came for nothing.
Can I tell if she's lying? Is it
make an insight check.
insight check? Oop, no.
Okay, can I see if she's lying?
You can also make an insight check.
Alright, cool.
I can't understand
Roll,
what the,
bitches,
what
roll.
the hell
Hopefully
she's
that's way
saying.
better. 24.
24. She is definitively lying through her teeth just to hurt you.
Yes! We know you're lying.
What?
Yes! I don't know what else to ask her, guys. I don't know what else to ask her.
What are goblins afraid of?
She kind of like super signals.
Regardless, we have her. She's down below. And soon enough, you'll see. You'll see what shall become of this halfling.
We'll rescue her. And we're gonna kill your god. And then
I did it.
Acre spray comes across the
that was the worst thing.
Awkward throat slitting I've ever heard.
This is very
We're gonna
fast.
kill your god. Wait. Fuck it, just go with it. Let's commit.
As the body goes limp in your hands, you just kind of let it tumble over the water.
Good times, guys.
Keyleth,
Terrible taxidermy.
as you're taking first watch, you notice that the campsite that the Durgar were using, where you guys are currently resting for the evening, it's been there for a while, and it looks like the Durgar had repurposed it. The fire, the stones that were set up around the actual fire pit had probably been there for quite some time and were set up very uniformly and very well placed. Right above you, on one of the stone walls, you see what appears to be a strange, very well carved symbol. It's hard to recognize it. Go ahead and make a religion check.
Wish Pike were here.
Yes. We wish Pike was here.
Very much.
Yes.
8.
It's just a really interesting carving on the wall just right above where you guys are currently residing.
So pretty.
Not quite catching your attention, but it seems to have some significance. And it's fresh. It's not like an ancient symbol that's been there. It's maybe could have been there for more than
I go ahead and I take a piece of paper from my spell book, and I take a piece of charcoal, and I just scroll over top of it
Okay.
to get an imprint of it.
Okay, it's very big. It's like 4 feet by 3 feet.
I take a few pieces of paper
Okay.
and I kind of glue them together,
All right.
and then I get a really big one, and then I roll it up.
All right.
I'll roll for the.
What?
Not sure if he's still breathing.
I'm gonna do intelligence, right?
Make sure.
What?
Religion.
Religion.
20.
Oh my god, what if you could die while
Right
we're
now, you
sleeping?
show.
Well, 18 plus 2.
Okay.
What's that?
You are familiar with this symbol specifically because of your background. That is the symbol of Bahamut. That is the symbol of the Platinum Dragon. And you ascertain it was
Oh,
probably
it looks like this.
yes,
Oh, interesting.
and it was probably used as part of some sort of a protection ritual.
Are you going to cast a spell now?
We're gonna do this.
Okay, I'd like to give her a little inspirational song.
Yes, if you could, Scanlan, give me like some nice meditation, some like some like pure moves.
Yoga music?
Yes, yes.
Trinket gives her a massage beforehand just to loosen her up.
I go ahead and I light some incense. And I
Wonderful tune.
Take a bit of earth from a pouch that you keep of your home tribe where you grew up. You scatter some of it around Grog, who is now laid on his back with his arms and legs all equally stretched out.
Naked.
No, he's still dead.
okay, I just kind of lay my hands on his forehead.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I know Grog very well, and he might enjoy or be inspired by a kiss of a female. I'm just saying. Just the gentle kiss of a female lips on his might rouse him.
Ooh,
I've
Vex.
seen it many times.
Plant one on him.
Vex. Get in there, get in there.
As Vex awkwardly fumbles over
I think it helped.
the overtly sized Goliath maw.
Not all dead.
Go ahead and
Just upstairs.
Do I get an inspiration die from him or
You do,
something?
yes.
Okay. What am I rolling? What
roll
do I do?
d20.
Do I get
add
to
your- add your
assist since
wisdom
I gave him a
modifier.
kiss?
No assistance on this. This only affects the
D20.
DC.
Modifier.
Let's do this, man.
Save Grog.
Save Grog, save Grog.
For the chat room.
Nauseous.
No.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll?
Where's the inspiration die?
Where's
Where's the inspiration die?
You get advantage on that?
It's a D8, right?
D8.
Do I get advantage on this since I'm taking time?
Yes.
Do I
As
get
this,
advantage?
yeah, you have advantage
I
on
do
the
have
roll.
advantage on this? Okay.
Keylip.
Oh, that's much better. Okay, I'm still gonna do the inspiration dice just in case these. Okay, that's good.
That's good.
Okay, so
What's the total?
17 plus 12, which is
12. Yeah, but
where is
wisdom
with plus 6 is my wisdom modifier. My heart is pounding. So that's 30? No, 29?
29. That should be enough.
Oh yeah.
So,
Hi.
in this circumstance, you complete the ritual. There's a brief glow of all the dirt that you
he's
scattered
still
around
shaking.
Grog, and you can see his form kind of taking a deeper breath. His chest expands, and as it does, his eyes, which currently stare off into space, begin to clarify and crystallize, and his brow quivers for a second, and you see a little bit of life return to his face.
Kittens. Nachos.
Grog, your sight focuses as the party is gathered around you, looking down upon your currently stretched out physical form in a cavern. You're very
Welcome back,
confused.
big guy.
Oh, I thought I was in algebra class again for a second there.
Grog!
Who woke me up from my sleep?
Oh, Siri did.
It was a group effort, really, but Keylith did an amazing
Keyleth! I run over and I give Keyleth a big old bear hug, squeezing maybe
I
a bit
think
too tight.
he shit himself while he was unconscious, so that's gotta smell really wonderful.
I've smelled better than I ever had before.
Glad you're awake, Grog. Really glad you're awake.
I saunter over to Keyleth.
That was mighty impressive.
Oh, thank you.
That was amazing.
I had Pike in mind. I channeled her energy.
It's true, it was quite astounding. I have a little
Yes.
chub on.
Oh,
That's just
I
regular.
do
chub
I,
for
so
you,
do
right?
I for some
You're-
reason.
You're welcome.
well, that's a bit
It
of the
must be
side
the
effects. That's part of the greater restoration. A few things get restored.
God bless you.
Do you remember anything about a kiss in your dreams while you were
Well,
asleep?
my cheeks are sort of sore for some reason, as if they've been slapped repeatedly by a bunch of twats. And then I've got this one little wet mark right here where I got a kiss, and it smells like half Elvish spit.
Well, that was Trinket. Trinket
Yeah.
helped with
Oh,
the
why
spell,
didn't I
gave
have
you a kiss,
Trinket?
and helped wake you up.
I
And
didn't
several
know
slaps.
that.
Should have
At which point you look over and Trinket is there off to the side, notably excited that you're moving again. Comes over and like nuzzles up against you for a moment.
Oh, Trinket, you big old fool. Oh, Trinket nookie.
You're
Shall
good.
we tarry on, everyone?
Yes, I have
Yes.
the feeling these tunnels are going to suck majorly, but we've gone where to go but down, so...
You begin to step into the outskirts, about 60 feet ahead of what looks like a series of huts. Small stone structures cobbled together with small stones stacked on each other, simple driftwood and broken pieces of scavenged material put into small buildings. It's a very, very kind of ramshackle village underground.
Let's burn it.
I'm stealthing.
Underground?
I'm stealthing.
I was
Roll
thinking
stealth.
the same
Oh,
thing.
okay. I want to stealth too.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
You really did.
And
You also note specifically, Vex, that not the dwarven corpses, but a number of the goblin corpses you come across, some of them have a uniform wound. A number of these goblin corpses have this terrible puncture wound in the skull and the forehead there. Just an opening wound about that big around.
You didn't notice that. That's how unperceptive you are.
my sister. Everybody.
And for each one of these wounds, for as much flesh as on these goblins, there doesn't appear to be
It, like, sucked.
anything inside.
It sucked their brains out. Whatever it was.
It's very possible.
I know what that feels like.
Brain suckers.
No.
A creature that steals its victims' minds and digests them, reaches right in and takes them out.
I'm assuming it's going to be a much more mutated version of our brain on legs friend.
I
we
think
were
it's
mentioning
much
earlier.
worse.
Yeah, much
Much
worse.
Much
Worse.
worse.
Yeah.
I think the brain was a scout to some sort of pet.
Well, we also have this Kavorn who is experimenting on all those creatures, so we can't even attest for any of this.
That's true.
I take a few steps back.
Could just be parts of one.
Could be parts of one. Okay, so here's my question.
Yeah.
So we've already fought two things where we can't look at them and they mess with our heads.
Right.
Yes.
So is there something we can do going forward?
To like boost our willpower or something?
Or like,
You want Magneto's helmet. What you want is
like Magneto's helmet, or even if we
I
like,
haven't built Magneto's
do we
helmet.
have a bunch of mirrors?
All right, shall we keep on keeping on?
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's keep on moving.
Guys, keep pushing forward.
Is that what we're going to do?
All right.
All right, as you begin to press through the goblin ghost town,
And I'm still tracking, looking for anything interesting.
which you do, you catch off in the distance another faint moving light source.
Oh shit. Hey, everybody, calm down. There's something moving in the
Everyone,
distance.
everyone roll stealth check.
Stealth check.
Yes.
Oh god, roll stealth check. Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
30.
15.
11.
12.
Okay. So as you guys all buckle down as quiet as you can,
6. You rolled a 6.
you begin to see.
Grog rolled a 6.
No, noted. That's okay. That's okay. It's a group check, in which case people offset each other's difficulty.
Yay, bell curve.
You see a cliff, but a large cliff. The actual surface here comes to a very direct end and seems to just disappear into a dark abyss. There is a singular 10-foot wide rope bridge that is bolted into the side of this cliff and stretches out across this giant crevasse for what you can't see the other side.
This feels like the descent.
You
I don't
can
like this, you guys.
It very much has that kind of a feel. It just goes on for a good 60, 70 feet and then darkness. And you can see what looks to be a cluster of about 12 to 13 Duragar making their way in lines of 2 across this bridge. Amongst them, they have chained up 3 dwarf miners that they are also dragging across the bridge.
We have to save those.
What do the
Just cut the
miners look
bridge.
like? Are they docile, or do they seem to be fighting back?
They don't look to be able to put much of a fight in their current circumstance.
How wide is the bridge?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah.
10 feet.
I run back to Grog, stealthed. I get our flying carpet, and I
A
run
hand
back.
suddenly mysteriously reaches and takes
Give me the carpet.
What?
The carpet.
Just
Give me
you?
the carpet.
You're gonna go on the carpet alone?
And him. We can both go on the carpet.
What if something happens?
We just gotta see where they're going,
I'm
and we'll come
coming
back and
with
get you. All right, Scan.
I
Let's
give
go.
her the carpet, but I also tie the endless rope
Oh yeah.
thread
Okay, so we have an endless rope
around. Yeah.
with us. All right.
We're now a kite.
All right.
So you
Oh no.
you carry up.
He
As
totally
soon as you reach the edge of the crevasse, immediately the air itself is warmer, and there's actually kind of a bit of a strange breeze blowing up from underneath this giant crevasse. And you look down, and you can see faintly light sources. Long, thin, trickling streams of what looks like molten rock.
Shit.
Way
Lava
down below?
Way down below. When I say
Down to
way
his
down,
peak.
it's at least 1,000 feet down. And
We don't want to fall.
Don't fall.
you don't want to fall. It's very bad. You gather you've probably seen throughout just this portion that you've come into anywhere from 30 to 40 Durgar moving through, as well as a few larger shapes. You swear you catch one or two other very large humanoid hulking figures just
Oh no.
stepping through the camp.
Get through this.
What are we gonna do?
Okay, listen. Leave me behind. I'll follow the party with the hostages. I'll see where they go. Don't worry, I'll be invisible. Go back, tell our fellows, get them across the bridge, and we'll meet here in about an hour.
Scarlet.
I like
What? I'm super brave and hung. Come on, let's do this.
All right, I'm down. Should we do it?
Alright.
We drop him off.
I turn invisible, and I'm gonna just hang behind the party that's got the hostage dwarves and
Should one
just
of
kind of
us
see where they
protect
go.
him?
Do you activate hung at the same time?
Invisible.
Don't have to
We
activate.
can't go invisible. We can't be as like.
It's a racial
He's
bonus.
sneaky. We can't be as invisible as him.
You can see there are some of the hulking figures. There are two trolls wandering amongst these Duragar.
Yes!
Now you've encountered trolls before, but these trolls
Yeah, we have.
also have a similar pupilless, clouded over white eye appearance.
Slave trolls.
As you begin following them further in, you manage to see two ogres that are currently stationed across this main kind of open center location in this campsite. And both of these ogres also have the same pupilless, white glazed over look to their eyes. And they're both just kind of glancing about. The rest of the Durgar are in the process of constructing other tents. Some of them look like they're actually in the process of forging weaponry. This feels like it's a war camp. It's definitely preparing for something. The double stone doors that are currently open, and you can see two figures stepping out of the stairs that lead into these barracks, heading towards the main platform. They step up onto the platform, one of which is a very, very well decorated Duragar. A creature next to it is not so small, not dwarven, actually very tall, lanky, long, kind of black and purple robes, hood obscuring its features, stepping roughly 2 feet behind it as they both step onto the platform to address the rest of the guard and the approaching party of Duragar dwarves you've been following. The tall, lanky figure, which you now get this essence, it's not really walking, it's just kind of drifting. Holds its hand out, this long-fingered, lanky hand, and as it does, every single Durgar in the vicinity, wherever it was doing, stops in place, and all turn and look at it as one. Whoa. At which point, this creature brings its fingers in a beckoning gesture loosely in your direction.
I'm wearing my ring of mind shielding, by the way.
For a split second, you feel your heart hit your throat, and the entire back of your body stands on pins and needles as one of the Duragar carrying one of the captives begins to pull one of the dwarven captives back towards the platform. As it does, the dwarf, who's giving kind of a fight and looks nervous, looks over at the figure, and then just kind of his arms go limp to its side. And it begins to walk on its own volition, taking 2, 3 steps onto the platform and approaches this tall, lanky figure. As the tall, lanky creature reaches out with both hands and pulls the door forward, you see these terrible purple tentacles come writhing out of the front of the hood, wrapping around the head of the dwarf, pulling it into it. As the hood falls back, you see this horrible, smooth, purplish blue, hairless head. These sunken, yellowish green eyes as the tentacles wrap around the dwarf's head, pulls it into its mouth. And then there's a brief struggle, and then the dwarf's arms fall limp to its side, at which point the tentacles unravel from the back of the dwarf's head. The creature pulls back a bit of ichor and dwarf blood dripping from what looks like a lamprey's 2 feet maw, and then thrusts the body to the ground with a thud as it falls lifeless to the ground.
Poor son of a bitch.
A horrible bored hole in its forehead.
Oh no. I think I'll just make back for my friends then.
Okay, make yourself check.
Oh God.
With advantage?
With advantage, as you said.
21.
You step out a few more feet and you can see the edge of the bridge where the rest of you have finally come to converge on the other side of the crevasse.
Whoa! I'm gonna tell you everything that just happened in detail in real time.
Has anyone come across these creatures before? The weird tentacle brain guy?
Will this be
I
a
feel like
name?
I've heard a rumor of
Is this the thing you were talking about?
Yeah,
It
can
would
we
seem
make
to
a
be.
check for
It
this?
sounds like it could be a mind flayer of sorts.
What did you call it?
Flare?
A mind flayer or a mind slayer. I'm not
mind
quite too sure,
flayer.
but
What is that? What is that?
I'm pretty sure it flays your mind. I've never encountered one myself, so I have no idea really.
Oh.
Or let me check my books.
You have books?
Intelligence.
14?
You probably called a mind flayer.
It says right here mind flayer, but the rest is all inked up. I got water on it. I think it's about time I use these.
Oh, shit.
For not combat things.
Oh.
I think we should create a diversion, but let me do it. I can use my deck of illusions to generate any kind of number of sorts of creatures or whatever that I can control. I can simply toss one out, I believe 50 feet ahead of me, and control it and get their attention. I can draw them back through the bridge, using the illusions, taunting them along the way. They, of course, will give chase because they are idiots. And as soon as we get enough, you can hack away at the bridge all you like, Grog. We can both burn it, we can hack and burn
What
and
kind of
whatever.
creatures can you make?
Well, that's all up to the deck.
Oh.
It's up to the deck or it's up to you?
It's up to the deck.
Wait.
What's wrong with them running away from us?
I
Oh, snaps.
actually have a spell while I was reading through my book last night, catching up on the spells that I kind of forgot about. I learned something called hallucinatory terrain, where I can make the entire terrain look like whatever I want.
Other terrain or an animal?
Other terrain.
They're mind controlled,
So what I can do is
You can make the chasm
make
look
them
like it's solid
hallucinate.
Can you
ground.
make the chasm look like it's solid ground?
I can make the chasm look like a solid ground. I can
Can she
make
do
the
that?
I can make the tunnel across the way look like it's
like
caved
it.
in.
Make the
That's-
big chasm look
that's-
solid
yeah,
ground. They'll fall
that's
off
a
the
great
edge.
That's a great idea,
I'll
but
throw
let's
the
stack,
illusion on the fake land.
let's stack the deck, alright? I'm still going to be live bait because I have an inkling that thing, whatever it is, with
gonna
tentacles
see
on
through
its
that.
face, is going to see through it. So if we've
Okay.
got one real half-elf in the mix, he'll focus on me.
So Tiberius and Bax are going over.
Oh yes, I'll sing an inspiration song for both of them.
Okay, so
Hey baby,
But we need to-
dwarves say, hey baby, hey baby, run to the bridge and fall down.
all right.
Keyleth, what if you
No.
fudged it so the cliff
Well, that's
what
looked
I'm
like
gonna
it
do.
went 30 feet further
Yeah, what I'm
out?
gonna do, I just want the terrain to look on my side. I want
Close
the
to
terrain
what
to
they're
look
used to.
exactly like what it is, but I just want to stretch it out a little bit so it looks like they've got like an extra running space.
Okay.
Yes.
You
I just clicked the boots.
you feel the sudden surge of magical energy through your body, like adrenaline just pumping into your system.
And I cry out full voice, "Listen up, you walking prawn! Doom has come for you today! Step forth, you slimy bastard!"
As he does that, I toss out 3 cards.
All right.
Oh gosh.
Oh god.
So currently, one of the cards bursts, and you can see rising up from its energy
What is it?
this awful-looking humanoid, skeletal, undead creature with long golden red robes, with this like gnarled gold crown, these glowing blue eyes, and just pure arcane energy with this across this horribly gnarled skeletal face. There stands this hideous-looking lich cackling to itself with
the Ace
magical
of
energy
Spades.
swirling about it.
2 of spades. Change, damn it. I'm looking at Pathfinder right now.
The other one, poof, you see what looks like some sort of a human, kind of long fighting warrior, grizzled, ready to fight, has a big old long sword out, armored up in scale mail, one eye is kind of wounded, and he just kind of sits there and growls with his blade ready. The third card, from the smoke appears a red-skinned dragonborn with long blue robes.
Yes!
A staff with a glowing beam of light on it. You
Must be the
see,
Joker.
you see an exact duplicate of Tiberius now standing there as the 3 illusions stand.
That's perfect.
About 20 seconds pass, and then you start hearing this. It sounds like a drum beat.
God.
Cut the rope. Cut the rope.
No,
What are you doing? Leave Max there. Let's go.
At this point, you now see about 16 Duragar come running out from the center of town, armored, weapons drawn, a few with crossbows, 2 trolls and an ogre charging out.
Right.
You can immediately see one of the trolls goes and lunges forward and slashes the lich, just passing through its form.
He lunges at the lich?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Lunges through and kind of loses its footing for a second, stops and kind of looks angry, turns around and starts slashing at it again.
I'm
Isn't
like,
he on the playground?
yes.
Lich?
Yeah. He's like right at the edge.
Right,
because
the
I
precipice?
can't throw the cards on the playground. Well,
Yeah. So the troll kind of
They're right at the edge.
steps forward, and he's right there. The troll turns around, and starts slashing. The other one goes right for the veteran, and goes running right off the edge.
Was that a troll?
That was a troll. Just. All right. So you go charging back onto the bridge. As you go running, all right. The both trolls and the ogre have just gone off the side. You hear them screaming as they tumble into the darkness.
I'm laughing as I run. I love it.
About 4 Duragar also go spilling over the side, screaming as they tumble into the darkness. The rest of them stop and kind of look around. As this is happening, you can now see some of the members of the Duragar that are now at the edge are some of the elite guard with the blackened armor you saw. They both kind of step forward and put their foot out, feeling for purchase. Give a nod, pull out their swords, and start hacking at the bridge immediately.
Oh shit.
Damn it.
Both hit with their swords.
Are you on the carpet, Bax?
I'm getting it out.
I
Get
said
on
I
it.
As you're
now.
running and pulling the carpet out, the bridge cut clean and begins to fall out from under you.
Okay.
You go pulling out
Acrobatics check.
Use some dex
this
saves.
is going to go ahead and be a dex check now.
You've got advantage.
You do.
Okay, good, because the first roll was a 1. The second roll was a 19. plus 9 is 28.
Oh my
All
god.
right. All right. You pull out the carpet. As you're going to set it down, as you feel the bridge beginning to like give out from under you, you feel this creepy sensation pushing towards the back of your head. You guys looking across, you can see now a familiar cloaked figure has emerged.
Oh shit.
Clean your gun!
Threw him out.
Clean your
Cleaning
gun!
my gun.
Go ahead and make a willpower saving throw.
Oh, I
It's
survived
too
a free fall, and you hit me with that right after? Yeah. Will save?
Willpower save. 7.
No.
As you are running and you get the carpet out, you leap onto it, and your whole sense and awareness of your surroundings just fades from you. You feel your entire body go numb for a second, and you just feel yourself falling,
Holy
down, get him.
Oh, bother.
falling back.
I'll go get him.
9 dex save.
Okay,
Right
you
down
go
to
and swoop down, fly.
So I do grapple instead.
Okay. You grab him as his whole weight goes onto you. What's your strength?
Oh my god.
It's been nice knowing you, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
no, no, no.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Come on, Tiberius.
Can we see all this happening off to the side?
Plus 8.
It's happening
Kill it.
really fast.
Oh yeah, you saw that.
Oh,
Oh
inspiration
shit,
die?
could I use
That's 21.
21. You rush down, diving, you grab the back of his armor. As you yank up on him, you manage to just pull him across and get to the other edge. The flying carpet, however, has plummeted down.
You lost our flying carpet, you unconscious bastard!
However, Tiberius swoops up. You guys just see them both plummet into darkness. And then come flying up at the edge of the crevasse on your side. Tiberius clutching your brother, currently just staring off into space. Drop him down to the ground with a dull thud. The bridge slaps onto the side of the cavern.
I run over to Vax, and I am like trying to figure out what's wrong.
The magic carpet's done.
It just disappeared into the darkness below.
I have to erase it.
But that was our ticket across the chasm.
Yeah,
Yes.
what the fuck?
I loved that carpet. Damn it.
About a minute passes or so, and you come back to your senses.
Oh, good.
I gotta go get the carpet!
They're still across there, aren't they?
What you can see across the way, there's a bunch of them just kind of standing at the edge.
I want to take a shot at
At the
Noodle face, yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Oh man.
He can see
Right
you.
in the noggin.
He can control you.
Shoot him to the eye, man.
Not from that distance, I don't think.
Who knows?
His sniper rifle goes rather
That's a 23.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. As from across the way, you hear this resounding.
Yeah! that don't suck. 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. Nice. You just see this blast of red and flame across the way, and the figure is just knocked off its feet, about 10 feet back.
Can you shoot him again?
Yes!
It's just a carnival game for Percy at this point.
At this point in time, you can now see all the rest of the Durgar looking about, and they're all backing away from the cliffside.
Yeah.
You come to, the bridge is just dangling off the side now.
But we're all on the goblin side, and that's
You're on the goblin side, and the bridge is just
That
dangling
felt really
down
good.
into
Matrix.
darkness.
kind of did.
Okay, so you walk over to the edge, and you kind of look across the sides. Make a perception check.
I'll assist.
Oh, 20.
20.
No,
Never
no
mind.
assistance needed.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Plus,
Plus my perception. Natural 20, motherfucker. My perception is 6.
you glance over the side, and looking down, you can see the bridge is just kind of like drifting from the air that's flowing, and you can just see the... And it's not like the whole bottom floor is all lava. There's just streaks of it pouring down from whatever the interior of this lower chasm is. You see at the edge of the rope bridge, which goes down for a good 150, 200 feet or so, dangling, and there's a tiny little flicker of material wrapped up in the ropes of the rope bridge.
Oh my god.
It's the carpet. It's the carpet.
Okay.
That seems to be the
We
carpet.
have an infinite
Do we have infinite rope?
Wait.
I'm gonna tie it to myself.
Wait,
We're
hold on
gonna
a
lower
second.
you down.
Is it still? It's just at the end of all the way down there.
Mm-hmm.
So I fly down
No.
there and go get it.
Yeah, that makes
All
sense.
right.
It's still in effect.
Okay, watch out for that warm air, whatever that was.
So,
Ooh, you're right. I take out
Took
my.
it away from me.
I take out an empty bottle while I do this.
all right. You glide down along the basis of the base of the cut rope bridge, and there, just barely hanging on by just haphazardly falling and tangling itself in the ropes, is the flying carpet. As you float down, you now get a little bit of a better view as your staff is lit. You can see about another 150 feet down below you, a little bit of a reflection of your light. It's currently just kind of rippling and shifting.
It's water down there?
It appears to be some sort of water surface below you, about 150 feet down.
I thought there was lava.
I run and
There
jump
are
off the
streaks of
cliff.
lava
No, you
pouring
don't.
Yep, and I
like
jumped
from
all the way
ceiling
down.
and portions of the
It's
wall,
1,000 feet
but it's
down.
all just kind of pouring down and pulling at the edges and then cooling.
belly flop.
So there's, it's a river.
And you don't know this yet.
Okay.
And you can see the waterfall is cascading over the
It's
side, is currently
It's a great job.
rushing past you by about 30 feet to your right, and seems to be splashing into this pool below.
I retrieve the magic carpet.
You grab the magic carpet, you roll it up, make your way back up.
God,
the
you
stairs.
can fly.
I've to ride the carpet down to the bottom with Percy and Tiberius.
Okay, the thing you notice is there are 2 trolls and an ogre currently trying to stay afloat, as one of them just pulled under the water.
Gets pulled under?
Yes. You do notice the lava flow doesn't coat the entire floor of the tunnel, just a side of it. It's almost like there's some portion of it is walkable adjacent to the lava.
We can also not go in the not lava cave, Keyleth.
I'm sorry, that lava cave just looks important.
I know, because of the lava.
Yeah.
Let's go tell the others what we found, and then we'll come back and decide which way to go.
Sometimes a lava cave is just a lava cave.
I fly back up.
Okay.
Guys, blah 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 blah.
So
You know.
here's my thoughts.
The other troll pulled beneath.
Yeah,
the
so I don't want to go down
Also,
there.
it looks
There's
like there's
things
something
pulling
eating
trolls.
those trolls.
Yeah, let's not go down there where there's things eating trolls. Why don't we just
In the water? Is that
Yeah.
in the giant water pool.
Wait, but we're gonna have to go down eventually, so.
Maybe. Why?
Okay.
Why do we have to go down there? There's nothing that we need down there.
But across is the way is a 25-man battle with a huge nasty boss.
Well,
There's 7 of
everybody
us
keeps
and
saying that
one of us is
everything is
Grog.
deeper and deeper, so I think we're
Yeah.
gonna have to go deep down.
I don't think a boss battle. I don't think we can
Vote.
fight this guy
Vote
again.
for fuck's sake. Vote.
Vote.
Put it to a vote.
Yes.
All right, all in favor of going to the Duragar village and facing the the giant fucker.
No, up and over, up and over.
Or up and over, or at least getting past it. That direction, though. That's 4 of us.
That's 4.
All in favor of going into the lava flows.
Water
to
holes.
find
Water
something.
holes.
Water holes.
But don't
Tiberius, you
hold me
haven't
to
voted.
A draconian
Do
does
you
not
Switzerland? Come on.
It's
But
4
you
against
come
us
from a political
anyway.
family.
We
Well,
gotta
I
go
don't
that
vote.
way.
I don't believe in our system. Anyway, that's none of your business.
Are you a communist?
I believe in
Can't wait. Why can't Vax and I just at least go check it out
You
before
lost
we
the vote,
do
Keyleth.
this?
You lost the vote.
I think we should go.
Featherfall.
Fuck
Featherfall
it!
on
They don't
you.
control us! Let's do it! We're going!
All right. So what?
Wow.
You ladies hop on the flying carpet.
Yes.
The fellowship has
So as you guys are discussing this,
Wait, you're stealing a
the
flying
two ladies
carpet?
leap on the
We're
flying
just checking it
carpet.
out! We're coming back! We're coming back!
Throw a
Just
red one.
wait
Throw a
10
red one.
goddamn minutes!
They shout as they disappear into the darkness below the cavern.
We don't want to
The water
land.
surface.
We just want to go
Right.
towards the tunnel.
As you staunch the water supply of this waterfall, it just kind of holds it in place. Enough of the force of the water coming out is being balanced by the force you're putting back on it. It's just kind of holding it
Can
there.
you lower the water so?
However,
we can,
as the water vanishes beneath where the waterfall was, you can see an actual small tunnel that's carved into the Mount Rock.
fuck off, y'all bitches!
Want to go down there? He doesn't do anything yet. We don't know.
Let's go into the tunnel. We go into
Meanwhile,
the
back,
tunnel.
meanwhile, back up top, I'm saying they're not gonna find anything.
Yeah.
They're not gonna find anything.
I'm agreeing with Scanlan, and I am mooning.
And I'm stealthing. Let's stealth. Let's be very quiet.
It's just a little alcove. You see within the tunnel a series of skeletons or bodies that are partially decomposed.
Oh God.
And you see what looks like a pile of rags in the corner.
Oh.
Go
So
check
we
it
could
out.
either run or loot.
No, go
What should
check
we
it out,
do?
ladies.
Meanwhile, back
Be
up.
thorough.
No, we don't want anyone to die. I'm saying they're not gonna find anything. They're not gonna find anything.
And as you move in, you begin to see the rags and the pile of rags. It's less a pile of rags and more some sort of humanoid curled up and on the inside, unconscious, asleep, or dead, not moving. The thing in the corner kind of rouses and then shoots up out of sudden like fear movement, looking about. You see, dressed in rags. You guys are seeing this for the first time, but it's familiar. Smooth head, purplish and blue in color, a series of tentacles in its mouth, a giant scar drawn across one of its eyes, and it looks filthy, and it looks desperate. And it's just and looks at the two of you, and you hear a sudden voice in your minds. No movement, just conversation. Say,
Who are you?
I drop to my knees and I look at him and I just say, "It's okay, we're friends."
it puts up a hand like this, and you see there's a flicker of arcane energy, and a barrier appears between you and this creature, and just looks.
I take my druid craft and I just make a little flower. A nice
Thank
pretty
you.
little tulip. And I
It's frozen.
lay it at the edge of the barrier.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay. 9.
Okay, 9 total.
You have not.
No,
Oh, wow.
I'm not a very charismatic person.
It holds its place, and the voice once again hits your mind and says,
How did you find me? What is your purpose here?
you can see, as you get better look at it, it definitely has a large scar across part of its face, and it looks to be wearing remnants of a robe similar to what Scanlan was describing. However, it is tattered, it is dirtied, sullied by the elements and God knows what other liquids. It also has this strange kind of metallic skull cap that's currently placed around its head.
It can't control.
And it's just...
Leave me in peace then. Give me a reason not to slay you where you stand.
can help you get revenge against your brethren who did this to you.
There's a slight change in mood. You just feel make a persuasion check.
Roll the shit out of that new die.
Come on, Vex. 19?
Yes. Revenge. You speak of revenge. This is a language I wish to know very well.
Well, you found the right motley crew.
Should we bring it with us?
Would you like to come
you
with us?
like to leave this cavern?
Meet our friends? We have friends.
It kind of gives you both a look, and you hear this. There's a slight lurching to it as it gives this horrible guttural.
Friends. That's a word I haven't heard in a long time. Not one I take to heart, but allies in time that I can understand. Take me to your allies.
Tiberius,
Yes.
maybe you could send that fucking carpet back down.
I'll be right there. I was trying to get the rest of the party here, but everyone's being buttholes. I fly back down with the carpet.
You take him down with the carpet. At the edge of this opening, you see Keyleth, you see Vex both emerge with a horrible tentacle-faced gnarled being with a staff coming out with them.
Tiberius.
Oh, did you make a friend?
See? Friends. This is... What's your name?
Looks about to you, looks Tiberius, and says, ignoring your question,
You have persuasion to the arcane.
Yes, I'm a sorcerer. I do all kinds of fun things with the arcane.
We shall talk.
Oh, very good. I'm always willing to learn. Seems you are very powerful.
My name... Clarota.
Can we call you Clarence for short?
No!
Okay!
Clarota.
make your way up to the top. Eventually, you see the carpet over the edge of the crevasse, come down to a rest as your party has now brought with you the stuff of nightmares.
That's the thing that I saw in the village!
At which point it's leaped off at this point, hovering about, and you can see like this crackle of fire on its hand and just...
No,
I stand in between them like, it's okay.
Peace.
These are the allies we
Peace,
speak of.
friends. We are
Don't
ourselves.
do anything.
We are not controlled.
Don't use a whip scan then. Sing a friendly song because he is our friend. Ally. To the guy. Ally. He's in a bit of a spot of trouble. We are going to help him get revenge or something of the sort.
He's a friend? How?
He prefers yes, he
Ally.
prefers-
Ally.
Ally. Yes.
What's on your head?
It kind of gives you this keen look of, oh, the least person I expected to ask a question. It kind of hobbles forward with its gnarled staff and says,
I was cast out from my hive. I was cursed with the mark of the arcane. My people see that as an ill omen. I was discarded, left to die.
Let's destroy your hive.
No.
No.
You see, the hive is sick. The mind that keeps us safe is no longer its own. An alien one has come and taken the mind hostage. It has taken my people as its own playthings. I was able to escape its mental grasp.
and it reaches up and taps the metal on its head.
Oh.
Tinfoil hat.
Magneto helmet. This is the guy we've needed this whole time.
But my people are not so easily escaping its grasp. They now are under the control of this creature.
We
I think
are
you have
very
an
much
alliance.
interested in being allies with you. Might we have your word that upon defeating this creature, we will be safe?
And as a symbol of our dedication to you, I'd love to play you just a little bit of a song that might heal some of those wounds and scrapes that you seem to have all over your body.
It gives you the dirtiest look you've ever received.
It was because of the arcane.
It's a pretty good song.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, Burt Reynolds.
Oh, 17.
It takes a sudden step forward towards you. Its tentacles.
Play this song.
Break out the.
It better be good.
When I get that feeling, I want Clarota healing. Clarota healing is something that's good for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah, ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, 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 oh.
Clarota's dancing. I
Make a persuasion. A performance check.
A performance check. 18.
18.
We all got
So
the
groovy.
In spite of itself, it stands there still glaring at you. But at the corner of your eye, you swear you see its toe tapping. It then kind of, its tentacles withdraw, and in such a way that gets you kind of off-put, and the song comes to a halt and goes,
I've not heard a song. I shall call upon you for more in the future.
Oh.
There's many more where that came from.
Now we talk about how we can kill
And scene.
Talk about
and that's where we're going to go ahead and end the next session, guys.